Everybody, I want to bring in Congressman Jim Costa, Democrat from California, just to talk about the latest in D.C. Confirmation hearings. Congressman, thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Well, thank you, Marky. It's my pleasure to be on NewsNation.
Yeah, appreciate it. Big week here. And let me just go back to yesterday, sir. Pretty remarkable that Senator Marco Rubio got confirmed unanimously, 99 Senate votes. 99-0. Democrats stepping up their attacks on some of these other nominees, though. Which ones now concern you the most, and who do you believe that you can work with?
Well, with every new administration, I want to work with the entire team if possible. That's, I think, what the majority of my constituents sent me back here for, is to try to get things done and work in a bipartisan fashion. Rubio's confirmation was really of no surprise. He's respected in the United States Senate, and you look at past precedents, senators that are nominated by whichever administration are in good standing or usually have good bipartisan support, and Senator Rubio certainly reflected that. There are other appointments, though, that I think there will be sharp differences with. Certainly the nominee for Secretary of Defense, I think, has a host of problem issues. I think the National Defense Director, who I served with in the House of Representatives, has her own set of problems. I think that the person that the president nominated for Health and Human Services, Secretary Designate Kennedy, also has issues, as well as the FBI designate. I think those four individuals particularly will certainly not have a unanimous vote if they are confirmed.
Yeah, we haven't even heard hearing dates for some of these remaining nominees yet. Sir, we talked right off the top of the show about the border. Mass deportations already underway at the Texas-Mexico border, 308 deportations just yesterday alone. President Trump now on a collision course with Democratic governors, including your governor, California Governor Gavin Newsom, over expected raids. How much pushback can the administration expect from your state?
Well, I think significant. There's a great deal of fear in constituencies throughout California and the San Joaquin Valley that is the largest agricultural producing region in the world. It's estimated that we may have around 3 million undocumented individuals in California. And they are some of the hardest working people you ever meet, putting food on America's dinner table every night, working in processing facilities, working in paying taxes, working in a host of other important industries, the tourist industry and the hotel industry and such. So, these, and the challenge is that many of these individuals, their families have some members of their family that have legal documentation and some that do not. And so the notion that you'd split families apart, I think, is very troubling. And you couple that with the tariff proposal. Agriculture is one of the top industries in California.
Sure.
And 44% of our agriculture is exported. So tariffs and mass deportation don't work too well for agriculture.
And we know there will be pushback from California, of course. And we just covered not too long ago that Newsom and California Democrats reached this $50 million deal to really Trump-proof the state, if you will. It's a first-of-its-kind agreement to fund litigation, protect against these kinds of mass deportations. Is that the best use, though, of time and money, not only while the wildfires are still burning, but also after American voters just had border and economy top of mind?
Well, I think the economy, first and foremost, is on all Americans' mind, including those in California. Border security as well is very important. And I think we can agree on a bipartisan effort on border security, dealing with transnational gangs that are engaged in trafficking of drugs and humans. But that's different than mass deportation. And so I think that Californians, want to solve problems as it relates to the economy and the issues of transnational gangs and improve our border security. But they also want to do it in a balanced, common sense fashion.
Congressman Jim Costa, I got to end it there, but thank you so much for hopping on with me this morning on the show.
Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Stay with it.
Talk to you again.